Good evening, viewers. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Well, our top focus is Karnataka today. The Congress started it, but the BJP seems to want to finish it. Well, what are we talking about? We're talking about the war of posters, PayCM versus PayCM. Well, a poster was splashed across the city of Bengaluru in Karnataka by the Congress. A massive campaign was run. Posters splashed all across with the caption PayCM, riding on the back of corruption charges that have been alleged at the current incumbent BJP government of allegedly taking 40% commission on civic contracts. Well, it was a campaign propelled by the Congress. What you see on your television screen is the likes of DK Shivakumar, Randeep Singh Surjewala, who's in charge of the Congress, and both of them were detained a short while ago while they were plastering these posters on the walls of Bengaluru city. These posters with the picture of Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Bommai, and with a QR code. And if you actually log into the QR code, it will take you to the website of the Congress, which has, of course, put together an entire campaign slamming the government of what it alleges are massive corruption charges of taking cuts and commissions for awarding civic contracts. This is what happened just about an hour ago. Both DK Shivakumar and Randeep Singh Surjewala have been detained. But what's happened now, viewers, in the last few hours is that the BJP has now decided to pay back the Congress in its own coin. PayCM. What is their PayCM? Find out. It is a political war of posters, propaganda and perception. PayCM versus PayCM. It started with the Congress campaign of PayCM posters featuring Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai's photos. The posters came with a tagline, "Deal is yours, commission is ours," with a QR code that took the users to the Congress campaign website, aimed at hitting out at the government over the latest corruption 40% commission charge on civic contracts. The BJP has now its own counter, with posters splashed across the city of Bengaluru, with pictures of Congress leaders and the tagline, PayCM, pay Congress madam here. The Congress has widened its campaign to include ministers of BJP government in Karnataka. From DK Sudhakar to Kannada actor, politician Jagesh, many ministers have found space in the Congress PayCM drive. Ever since contractors alleged huge cuts up to 40% have become the norm to get tenders and bills cleared, the Congress has been gunning for Chief Minister Bommai, accusing the BJP of taking bribes for contracts and government recruitments for posts like assistant professor, junior engineer and sub-inspectors. The Congress is also alleging a cash for CM post scam. Besides posters, the party is sticking pamphlets on auto rickshaws along with a toll-free complaint number. Meanwhile, the BJP has now hit back with its own poster attack, paying back the Congress in its own coin. The BJP poster campaign with the caption, "Pay Congress Madam, PayCM." The posters come with the pictures of Congress Karnataka leaders, from former Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, DK Shivakumar to others.
It's totally baseless. It's a total election propaganda they're trying to make, and it's a very dirty politics. They're playing a very dirty politics here.
ಅವರ ವಿಕೃತ ಮನೋಭಾವವನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಗಿಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ತೇಜವಧೆ ಮಾಡಿ ತಾವು ಬೆಳಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
As Karnataka elections inch closer, the two main political parties with maximum skin in the game facing off in an all-out poster war. The gloves slowly coming off. A quick peek of the political slugfest to come. Bureau Report, India Today. All right, I'm going to take you now back to those visuals that were recorded just about an hour ago because again, in an attempt to plaster some more of those pictures and those posters of the Chief Minister of Karnataka with the tagline PayCM, the Congress's campaign Both DK Shivkumar and Randeep Singh Surjewala have been detained. They are still under detention. I want to cut across to Sagai Raj, who's joining me live from Bengaluru. Sagai, the fact is the BJP is now pretty much decided to pay back the Congress in its own coin with its own poster campaign of PayCM. In this context, Pay Congress Madam, clearly hinting to Ms. Sonia Gandhi. But having said that, these visuals that we're beaming live, DK Shivkumar, Randeep Singh Surjewala, both being detained, are they still under detention? What are you picking up?
It is the usual protocol which has been followed by the police. Whenever there is a protest which happens, immediately they detain all these protesters, and after finishing the procedures inside the police station, they will be allowed to go back home. And what we get to learn is they were 15 minutes back, they were still in police station and finishing the formalities, and probably by now they should have been released. So this is a routine protocol which has been followed. But we have seen the Congress leaders were on the streets of Bengaluru protesting against a BJP government, and they had started this unique campaign of PayCM, where they have put out the posters of Karnataka Chief Minister's photo along with the QR code. And if you scan that particular QR code, that redirects you to the a website which has been launched by the same Congress party of 40% Sarkar, where they have put out alleged raids of the ministers as well as the corruption charges against them. So they say that they will up the ante in days to come, where they will go nook and corner of every single village, every single district, and start the campaign of PayCM. Remember, this was only limited to Bengaluru, and now it might go across Bengaluru to other districts. And
we're going to change the visuals, Sagai. And before I go to my guest, I want to ask you one quick question. Let's flip it around. From the Congress PayCM campaign, let's move now to the BJP's PayCM campaign, because what they've done is they've decided that this was gaining traction, the Bharatiya Janata Party, and these posters were catching on to public imagination, and they've countered it now with their own posters of PayCM. For the BJP, it is Pay Congress Madam.
Absolutely, they will come up with some of the other unique counter, but how far it will reach the people, because it was started by Congress. Now it is a counter campaign by BJP. Remember, Karnataka Chief Minister, who spoke to media, went on to say that this particular campaign is trying to malign the image of Karnataka as well as the Chief Minister himself. And he says that there is no proof on this allegation so far. Nobody has come forward with any kind of documents. And if they give this, they will try to escalate. And even they try to discuss this particular issue inside the floor of House, inside the Assembly, but nothing was fruitful for both the parties, where even BJP came up with box vote scam, and even Congress was trying with the scam of PSI as well as 40%, but nothing was discussed on the floor of House.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Sagai, with the very latest. What you see, viewers, is this two-poster wars that are emanating. It was started by the Congress, like I said earlier. The BJP hopes to finish it. Will it? Well, it's one PayCM versus the other PayCM. In this context, where the Congress comes into question, the PayCM is Pay the Chief Minister, the actual Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Bommai, reeling under the charges of corruption, of allegedly taking a 40% cut. Not him, but his government taking a 40% cut or commission on civic contracts. On the other hand, the BJP's come up with its own poster, which has all the leaders of the Congress Karnataka unit with their own tagline, PayCM, which is Pay Congress Madam, in this context Sonia Gandhi. Which will gain more traction? Well, both of them now gung-ho with it. Gloves are off, inching to an election in April next year, where Karnataka is concerned. Moving on to our political face-off this evening. Joining me is KS Naveen, MLC, BJP Karnataka, Bhavya Narasimha Murthy, spokesperson, Karnataka Congress. I want to begin with the BJP spokesperson, and Mr. Naveen, the fact is you're coming back a little slow in the game, because the posters where the Congress is concerned has clearly irked you. You detained some members of Congress social media, Karnataka, yesterday. You've detained the likes of, Mr. DK Shivkumar, Randeep Singh Surjewala today. Somewhere down the line, this campaign seems to have gotten under your skin for you to come up with your own counter poster campaign.
Preeti, whatever the Congress poster campaign they have come up with is just to kind of deviate the attention of the public at large, because today, yesterday, the work scam, which was worth of about 2.5 lakh crores, where majority of the leaders named in the report was all Congress top leadership, taking over the works properties of Karnataka, was going to be tabled. And a day before that, the Congress president was being grilled by the ED in Delhi. So they came up with this baseless, a very kind of very low-lying kind of a campaign, which is a poster campaign against our CM. I think Congress had already had a kind of this thing that, this works report is going to get tabled in the House, and we will not have a face to say anything about our leaders. So let us come up with something like this to deviate the media as well as the public attention. And,
but Mr. Naveen, you're saying these are diversionary tactics. The Congress is running scared of what you call as a Waqf board scam. But contrary to that, what made you release posters of PayCM on your own? You didn't need to do that.
No, that is not. So we have not come up with the poster campaign. The details of the scam. What Congress has done yesterday is something which they don't have proof of. The poster that we have released today is all about the scams that Congress has done in the last 5 years of their rule. In fact, every detail that yesterday our state president has released, and the posters that we have released today is something that is already under investigation at various levels in each department, wherever the corruption cases have happened, be it D.K. Shivkumar, be it Sidramaiah, be it K.J. George, be it their ex-social welfare minister Anjaneya. All the corruption charges are recorded at multiple levels. It is not something, it's shooting in the dark that we come up with something like a blank poster saying the corruption is there. The poster that we have released today is all relating to whatever has happened in the last 5 years. In every department when Sidramaiah was the CM and Congress was in power. And
okay, Ms. Bhavya, this is not reactionary. It's about the corruption. All right. Okay. Mr. Naveen, stay with me, sir. Stay with me. Let me bring in the Congress spokesperson as well. So, Ms. Bhavya, the fact is the BJP maintains the counter poster is not reactionary. It's a mirror to the Congress and its levels of corruption. You're running scared, especially of the Waqf board scam, where your leaders are involved, and all of this nothing but diversionary tactics. You're on mute. Madam, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. Madam, you are on mute. Can you hear me? Unmute yourself.
Yeah. So to begin with, when was Congress in power and when are they opposing it? Being the ruling party, if we are trying to blame the opposition party for something that happened when they were in opposition, this just shows their desperation to cover up their scam. We are in opposition. We are exposing every corruption scandal that has happened under this BJP government today. From jobs to government work to government contracts. Nothing comes on the basis of merit or tender. Today, starting from Contractors Association president to a steer of a mutt to students, everybody are protesting against this government regarding the bribes they take, the 40% sarkar this has become, and that is exactly why the opposition party, that is our Congress, has taken up this issue to bring this to light, to show it to the people, to bring awareness. And just, BJP always has this. Offense is their best defense, whether they have evidence or not. And look at the timing.
But Ms. Bhavya, the fact is you might call, Madam, you might call the BJP here. Okay, Madam, you might call the BJP the 40% sarkar, but having said that, the same contractors have admitted even during your term you were at least a 10% sarkar. So only the rate of corruption has changed as per the contractors.
But the contractors have not returned saying it was 10. Okay, you're talking about the letter these contractors have written.
Madam, we can't really hear you. You need to correct your audio. There's a problem with your audio. Please correct your audio. I want to cut across back to Mr. Naveen. Mr. Naveen, the fact is, clearly this campaign seems to have spooked you to get down to exactly the same poster campaign where you have come up with in the last few hours, sir.
See, this poster that got released yesterday is not just a poster which has got no information. It has got page-to-page details of all the scam that Congress has done, including in which ministry, what is the amount of
But
money
Mr.
that
Naveen, what was the need of, okay,
and who
so
are
what
the
was the
people
point
involved?
of, what was the point of detaining the social media team yesterday of the Karnataka Congress? Because they were behind this campaign. Why do that?
See, it is not about detaining a social media campaign. There was an official complaint launched by a department official saying that there is posters being pasted across the city, and there are complaints lodged in 8 police stations, and the police has acted upon the police complaint that this particular poster is being pasted all over, and then government, I mean the police will act upon the complaint that's done. It is not that the party has done.
But sir, you're doing the same, you're posting these posters all over. Okay, I'm going to come right back. Okay, but the fact is you're doing exactly that now with your poster war. You're also plastering
these posters. We have not pasted the posters. Preeti, this is a book that is released on the corruption done by Congress and Mr. Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar, all his ministers. This is not a poster we are going to.
Okay, you're saying you're not plastering the posters.
This is going to go into public content.
Okay, all right, okay. Bhavya Narasimha Murthy, these posters are not going to be plastered the route that you have chosen to deface public property, but this is going to be a booklet which will be taken to the people of Karnataka in a civic manner.
Exactly.
Can you please repeat?
Can you hear me, madam?
Yeah, I can. Can you please repeat it?
The question I asked you was that unlike what you have done, the posters that have been released by the Bharatiya Janata Party are not going to be plastered to deface the city of Bengaluru, but taken in a form of a booklet to the people of Karnataka.
So, for the way this BJP has dirtied the whole state, all we are doing is with these posters showing the people that this is the extent of corruption that is deep-rooted in this government. And coming to the civic issue, we don't mind.
Let us talk, let's go one by one. No point talking over each other, nobody has a say. Go ahead, Bhavya. Can I just get Bhavya? May I just get Bhavya? Sir, don't talk over each other, no, please. Bhavya, finish your point.
Yeah. People would not mind the city getting dirty with these posters because today the BJP party has made the whole state look like garbage due to their, corrupt governance and their communal ideology. And when it comes to the civic duty, we totally agree that it is against the BJP rules, but we are ready to take the responsibility and clean that up as well. This is only a campaign to bring awareness among the people about how horrible the governance has become. Almost every minister in the council has allegations against them. Today.
All right, you are being charged of diversionary tactics that you're employing, especially at the fact when you're staring at a Waqf board scam and with your immediate leaders involved in it.
No. We are ready to. We are even asking them to ban the PFI. Why are they not ready to do that? Why can't they ban the PFI? The same organization had conducted this. There was this attack on a Congress MLA in DGLE,
right.
KJLE.
Okay, Mr. Naveen, you want to come in for a rebuttal? Go ahead, then I'll close the show.
Them to ban the PFI, but BJP is not ready to do
Okay,
that.
may I please get Mr. Naveen? Mr. Naveen, go ahead.
This 40% commission, whatever Madam Bhavya is alleging about our party, I want to ask her a question. This stooge of Congress who happens to claims himself as one of the Contractors Association president, there was a notice served on him by the court to provide the documents and details of any evidence of any such action happened at any levels of contract. 15 days time was given to him by the court. A notice was served on him to give the document at any level, be it the Lokayukta, be it any judge, be it the governor, or be it any public, including an option was given to give it to Mr. Siddaramaiah, where that person failed. That Contractors.
All right, I've run out of time, and I'm sorry. Okay, it's a hard cut. I'm sorry. I appreciate both of you for joining us, but the fact is, this debate is going to continue in days to come as the state of Karnataka inches closer to Karnataka elections, which are in April, viewers. Well, as I speak, just about a minute ago, Randeep Singh Surjewala has tweeted. He says he's been arrested. Has he been arrested? Last we had an understanding was that both Randeep Singh Surjewala and DK Shivkumar were detained for plastering posters on the walls of Bengaluru city. Well, he says he's been arrested. We're going to keep a keen eye, get you all developments. Thank you.